Hi guys, I'm looking for a new distro on which to do my thing. Let's first go to this one, and then at the moment, right, what is the basis of this thing? It looks so ArcoLinux and it's Ubuntu. Made another one on Linux Mint, as that's installed next to me now on Real Metal. Works as well. So the next thing is, what if I want to have another go? I tried Debian. Debian did not work. The test version halted, the stable version halted in VirtualBox. So best Debian based distro. Let's look around. TechMint is here. There's DistroWatch. MX Linux is on my radar. Peppermint is as well. Linux Mint, we have that. Ubuntu, we've done that. That's the same. It's Linux Mint as well. Deeping, Antix, maybe. Yeah. Pure OS. Kali Linux. Parrot OS. Debian, Knoppix, no. Ava Linux. So basically, it's either MX Linux, which I think is one of the bigger numbers. I thought there was something. Let's click here. There is something that we can see. MX Linux is the first one. Mint and Endeavour OS, that's Arch, so that can always work. Chadwm will always work on Endeavour OS. It's just Arch. Pop OS maybe another one. Yeah, CashOS will always work. It's Arch. So yeah, at the top, NixOS doesn't work until I say otherwise. I mean, I looked at it a few weeks ago. Chadwm needs a script to build it, and then much more. Enfin, it's not working, and I think at this point in time, and look at the date, that's the date. So have a look in a few months if somebody built a script. KOS at the bottom. It's also all, well, it's Arch, but they have their own builds and their own repos. So yeah, if we stick to the top, then I would say this one. Like I said, Debian didn't work. And Pop OS maybe. So definitely this one, that one. Let's take XFCE as the back. Download 423 386 64. That's this what I want. Problems downloading, have a look. I'm coming from Sweden, Stockholm. That would be my choice indeed. That's super fast for me. And what is super fast? That's not that super fast. But normally it's under 1 minute, 53 seconds, so 12 minutes left. It is certainly not fast. Let's take another one. This one is 4 minutes left. So that's a faster one. So be critical about the download speed and change it if another server is faster. So in the meantime, we can do a template, clone, mx. Let's kill this thing. Linux, correct naming. And later on we'll put it in there. The ISO will come in the download folder. Has a lot of things in here already. So Debian didn't work. Testing the trash thing. Poof, there's a Debian in here somewhere. This one didn't work either. So yeah, whatever. Let's not waste time on things that don't work. So you're out. I can actually remove everything. This is designed by Chadwm. Wanted to change the Ubuntu logo with this logo with that. was not nice, so I just removed everything, the logo on Ubuntu. Voila. So this is our download. Let's stop the video. I'll pause the video, not stop, but pause it, so we can move on. Finally, right? In the meantime, you do other stuff. So MX is here. Start, we do. Control F, we do. Wants to change the language keyboard and time zone. No. Just boot up. Libretto. Okay. Installer. Unless we can install it like this. Users manual, wiki. Don't think so. Checking installation media. Good. Little conky. Yes, I will enjoy it. Layout is not okay, my friend. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I need Belgian. Apply. And okay. That's good. Regular install using entire disk. Sure, always easy. Sure, go for it. Computers MX. Standby setup. We're in the work group. Sometimes you have another company in the company, another name. Change it. Live log. We should make this bigger. I can't make this bigger. I'm gonna copy paste everything that's in live house boot live house bin to dev. Nope, not to dev. Anyway, to here, mount antics. Antics. Look at that, right? MX Linux has a reference to antics. Just look at the website. I suppose it's mentioned somewhere. Don't know what the deal was, and I don't care. Just want to test. Can we install Chadwm here? In the meantime, I'm installing Linux Mint, Cinnamon on the other hardware, real metal thing, and then running the scripts from ArcoLinux Nemesis, Mint, Chadwm on real metal. See how that feels rather than on. It was waiting for me. Okay, okay. Time zone, no, 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 no. Europe. Brussels next. Yeah, okay. Difficult password. Okay. I'm not sure what happens if I don't do anything here. Root shouldn't have a password, I think. Would be best security wise. But I guess you can overrule it. Create a login and a password for it. Is this then not systemd? Systemctl, but it says update RCD. Antics media. Swap on, make swap. Cleaning up. Finished. Should I press a button? No. Please remove the disk, close the tray. Let's see, that's not necessary. They're putting up, and the spectre is there. We're bleeding again. Red bleed. That's nice, right? Whoops. Circle and then coming up. Great stuff. Samba is there. If you think that's a dance, better type it in. ArchWiki Samba. Gentoo Samba. Wiki. Show? No, don't show. It was okay. So let's look around. That's how to get out. That's the menu. XFC to the rescue. Up here is always easier for some reason. I don't know why. Up. Orage. And mix tools. More stuff. I'm not here for that. I'm here for open terminal here. Sudo apt install, well, upgrade first. Everything okay. Let's be sure. Bookworm from Debian. So the source is not Ubuntu, the source is Debian and partially MX Linux, but a lot of Debian stuff. Right. we do need to update. And then I create myself a folder called data, open terminal here, git is installed, git clone https github.com/rdubois/ArcoLinux nemesis. Done. In here there is a mint Chadwm. There is a Chadwm for Ubuntu, that one. I need to choose. Let's take that one, and then I start installing stuff, but I can't. First we need to do this and probably reboot. I see LibreOffice, which is not gonna cause any issues for me, but maybe all the rest is. So this is what we get. We can't make this any bigger in the old tool. Well, in the old tool we could, and the new tool we can't. So probably an old tool, or they changed it, right? So they keep the flexibility to have this. So I've looked at the things. There's a Conky Manager, Conky Toggle, Feather Path Calculator, Jalculator, very good thing. Don't need it to be complex. A very simple calculator is good for me. But many things, Midnight Commander, or many things I don't want on my system on board as well, but it's always the thing, and it's choice of the user. I'm missing Sublime Text Code, stuff like that. Don't want games. Do love Nomax. Don't want LibreOffice. Thunderbird, you're out. VLC and Spotify is all I need. Lots of MX tools, so have a look around. Maybe if you get issues, boot repair, boot options, they work. I've heard people say, I'm saved by, so they're there to help you, support you. And then the system. So it's a lot of apps to learn what it all does. All right, so let's do a reboot. That's still, no, here we need to be sudo, and some systems reboot is just fine. On this one it's sudo reboot. As long as we know, we will adapt. Let's play with it. It's here. What if I want to install Chadwm on Mint? All right. Does it get all the apps? It's coming from Debian, what I need now. That's the only thing. The source is different. Might be that the application names are different, that I need to adapt. But just does the trial. I'll not make an extra folder for it. But maybe somebody would have that same. What if I install Chadwm MX Linux? Is that possible? Then you know by watching this video. So have a look at the other videos, then you know what's basically every single thing. I've talked about this configuration. I was at that point in time in Ubuntu Chadwm. It's the same thing. Compare with Melt and you see that it's virtually the same thing. Just some names that are different. Let's see for some errors. Don't see any errors for now. The sexy hotkey daemon, suckless tools, voila. Let's see if we have something. We should get out, log out, log in, and now figure out where I can change. Voila, where I can change the setup. That's not my password. How about this? Aha. So yes, here is your answer. You can change, you can install the same thing. Sudo apt install Alex appearance and arc gtk. Ooh, that's wrong. Arc something, arc theme it's called here, and then it looks a little bit better already. You need PyChem, so PyChem seems to be installed, but you need some good configuration for it. So Alex appearance, arc dark makes life nicer. And for the rest, choose your icons. There are so many icons out there. Voila. And then you have this. And this could be your system. Super Shift X, log out, reboot, lock, suspend, and shut down. Do what you like to do. Super Q, Super Shift T, Super Shift Q, Super D, Super Shift D. Launch Firefox if it's installed. Firefox. I wonder if Kakafire is installed. No, no Kakafire. There are things that's, well, basically it's okay. It's all right. Whatever you want to have, it's just installing Discord and Firefox and Winstick and Power Control and Telegram and Vivaldi. Those are the quick launch things, but Super D, here it is. So basically, this is a video that, yes, you can migrate ArcoLinux Chadwm to MX Linux and have fun with Chadwm. All right, there will be no folder on our ArcoLinux Nemesis, but there it is. I used ArcoLinux Linux Mint, and yes, we can keep, the video is only 20 minutes long, so we can keep on installing more stuff. It's just running code, right? Basically, I'm gonna go for number 1. Am I right? Yes. So numlock was not on. All in one. So the first one will be just going over everything is installed, because that's this one. Then we go to this one. Then we go to that one, and then with that one, and then later on I decide to install some personal stuff. So here we're on apt install. So that's going to be this one. And I don't like the connection between that file and the application. So open with another application. And if Sublime Text is there, it's not yet there, then I'll tell them open it with that. So all these things will be installed. And that's a choice, my choice. We're using code from ArcoLinux, code from ArcoLinux, code from ArcoLinux to make it work. Later on, the local apps, nothing to do at this point in time. Here we're gonna go for snap. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. There was a file blocking in Linux Mint. And so sudo apt preferences, etc, whoa, etc, apt. There is preferences D. No snap preferences. It's not there, so it's not needed. So there should be no problem. We should be able to install snapd. There was some kind of protection basically on Linux Mint that says don't install snap. But then if you remove that file, you can install snap. We'll see if that works. For the rest, personal configs. Installing fish, environment variables, dot files, design for the dot files, extra bibata cursor everywhere, extra folders, variety configuration for me. Ctrl Alt backspace. I need to be able to get to GDM or LightYM with Ctrl Alt backspace. A little bit for bash, but basically we're going to fish. That might be an issue. Ctrl Alt sudo etc password. Oh, no, etc password. Let's have a look. Where's Eric? Here's Eric. That's gonna be an issue because it says bin bash and I'm replacing bash, not bin bash. So what you need to do, if you're on MX Linux, you have to say bin bash, and then the slashes needs to be escaped, otherwise it's used as a separator and a delimiter. So voila, that will work. If you're on MX Linux, you need to change that. So yeah, any scripts you find online, first analyze and do it one by one, not like I'm doing it here. So I'm just all in one, just go ahead. That's fine on VirtualBox and you play around with it. Never on your real metal thing. That's your home computer. This is for Corsair. If I have the K70 Corsair keyboard with all the colors, then I install the package, otherwise I don't. You can set some colors there. Python is an issue, so let's see if Python at some point in time will work. It needs to have, I don't know at what point, when it's gonna do it, but it needs to copy paste this thing to here, to Arco Chadwm, to Python. Control V, seems the same thing. Control T. So this is something you need to figure out. And VirtualBox anyway stays dark, not transparent. I want things transparent. All right, let's pause the video here and see where we end up with. And keep track of all the messages it sends. Pausing. And at some point in time, it's time to reboot. In this case, sudo reboot. All right. So what do we have? Ugh, an ugly wallpaper. That's better. Ctrl-T. We have a system where our config isn't working, right? Picam config is actually, what's this? An opacity setter tool. -O. -O what? A number. How about 80? So numlock is not on. No, not happy. 0, 80. Not happy. What's the point? 0.8. You can also do -G. Okay. Target window. So, no idea what this thing is. Can't grab the mouse. Okay, whatever. No, there was a sudo apt install on Ubuntu. I had something called picam config. Like you may have heard, I have something else to do first. So, back after quite a while actually, and it's great weather in Belgium, so I'm gonna enjoy a late summer, and this is the weather that we're having today, and that's of course awesome for this time of year. And Celsius is more, well, that I recognize. Fahrenheit, no clue, but it's maybe 23, but it's feeling 26, 27. So yes, for all those people who have the ambition to install MX or already have MX Linux, yes, you can install Chadwm, our take on it anyway. ArcoLinux Chadwm is not the same thing. You can use ArcoLinux Nemesis. I've just renamed everything a little bit. If you git pull again, you'll see that I have renamed these two files, which means I will not make a MX Chadwm, but there is an MX and a Ubuntu. Where are you, my friend? Here. And these two guys, you can melt those two guys if you install compare or melt. Then you can see what the difference is. So here we have Arco Chadwm as extra. Might be something to add as well. Anyway, you see the differences between one and the other. Here it's called Chromium, there it's called Chromium Browser, here it's called Software Snap, here it's called Software Plugin Snap. And these small things will happen, right? That is such as life. But voila, you can install, that's the point of the video. We have 3 possibilities. Anything Arch, so many of the Arch links, and the Res Garuda, Chadwm, no issue. But what if anything Arch is no longer there? One of the users recently posted something on YouTube saying, I'm fed up with Arch, with all these problems with Pacman 7.0, Pamic AOR not working anymore and stuff like that. I'm abandoning Arch. So what if you would like to have, like to abandon Arch and go to Debian? Ubuntu we've done now, Linux Mint we've done now, MX Linux I've done now. And for me personally, right, all I need in my life is Chadwm, and then some extra smaller configs that I like and love, like our own ArcoLinux well, ArcoLinux logout. So this thing is working here. Add so many more things, and all in a script. Run the script, do the installation, run the script, have a great tiny window manager. All right, cheers.